Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to AffairsCloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name AffairsCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of AffairsCloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333386. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, this is a revision session and it is a very important session for all those students who want to revise the current affairs for June, July and August month. This will be a totally one-liner based current affairs session and it will be very interesting and very helpful for all those students who are preparing for government exams. So let's start with the current affairs. The first is Baiko festival. Where do we observe this? It is observed in Assam, and in Assam only, if you remember, Ambubachi festival is also observed. Alright. Then in Assam, if you remember, there is Zorhat. And what is the Zorhat? Here first pure green hydrogen making plant was set up by Oil India Limited. Sital Sasti. This festival is celebrated in the state of Odisha. In Odisha, we have first Olympic Values Education Program. First OVEP was launched here. Then in Odisha only, Mobus Festival is there. And remember, in Odisha only, first Tribal Health Observatory was set up. Then FSSAI's fourth State Food Safety Index was released, and in this index, Tamil Nadu has topped in the larger states. And in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, you remember, the first ambulance for street animals was launched here, and here only 44th edition of the Fight Chess Olympiad was held. Then if we talk about fight, this is related to chess, and who has been appointed as the deputy president here? He will be Vishwanath Anand, who became the first Grandmaster of India in 1988. Goa, they launched a beach vigil app for the holistic management of beaches. Here only, if you remember, National Museums for Customs and GST is located. Here only in Goa, Sao Jao festival is also observed. Alright. Next, Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh government has launched YSR Yatra Seva scheme. Important. Then Dharmendra Pradhan, who is our education minister, launched India's largest educational metaverse, and that is Polyversity and Bharat Blockchain Network. Important friends, question can be asked from this. Then Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they have inaugurated headquarters of iSpace in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And if we talk about ISRO, ISRO is planning, there was a news recently that ISRO is planning to launch their own space station by the year 2030. It will be a little smaller than that of International Space Station, but this is in plan. Then in the year 2023, India is planning to launch Chandrayaan 3. Then recently Artemis was launched by which space organization? It was launched by NASA. Falcon Heavy. What is Falcon Heavy? Falcon Heavy is one of the largest rocket that was built by SpaceX, and it contains 9 Falcon rockets. Falcon Heavy 9 3 Falcon 9 rockets is equipped in this Falcon Heavy. All right. Then next, Karnataka. They have launched fruit software for farmers in order to help the farmers, in order to provide them better software and to provide and upgrade them with the technology. That is the reason this fruit software was launched. Then India's first display plant will be set up by Rajesh Export with $3 billion investment in Telangana. Center has launched Agnipath military recruitment scheme that is for 4 years, and after that the students or the recruiters or the soldiers will be recruited by them itself. Around 15% of them will be recruited. Then National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment, that is NESDA report for 2021 was released, and in this particular report, who has topped? It is Kerala that has topped among the states, and Jammu and Kashmir has topped among the union territories. Then Prime Minister Narendra Modi is to chair the first Chief Secretariats meeting in Himachal Pradesh. If we talk about G20 meeting, who is having the current presidency of it? It is with Indonesia. All right, but now from 1st of December, who will be having the presidency of G20? It will be with India. Another question that can be asked is that a 17th edition of the G20 meet or summit was held where? It was held in Bali, Indonesia. Similarly, question can be asked, where will be the 18th edition of the G20 summit held? It will be in New Delhi, and it will be in September month of 2023. Then India's first private train service was launched between Coimbatore to Shirdi has been flagged off under Bharat Gaurav scheme. Important. Next we are talking about Cochrane World University Rankings for the year 2023. Here, if we are talking about Indian institutes, IISc Bangalore has topped among the research university globally. All right, and MIT has got the overall ranking in the first rank in the overall category under the QS, that is your Cochrane Simon World University ranking. Then India signed a mutual legal assistance treaty on criminal matters with Poland to support the investigation and prosecution of crimes. India will host special Asian India Foreign Ministers meeting. UNCTAD, UNCTAD's World Investment Report was released. Question can be asked here is that World Investment Report is released by whom? It is released by UNCTAD, and in this India ranked 7th among the recipients of foreign direct investment, and here US is top. If I ask you which is the country that is giving India the most number of foreign direct investment, it is Singapore. All right, and there is a recent news also that which country has recently approved the visa for Indians without any police verification? It will be Saudi Arabia. Which is the country that is exporting the maximum number of petrol and diesel from India now? It is Netherlands. All right. Recently, which country has set up 9 Vostro accounts in India for promoting the trade of rupees? All right, for encouraging the trade in rupees? It is Russia, and they have opened around 9 Vostro accounts in Indian banks. Then Ecuador, Japan, Malta, Mozambique and Switzerland, they have been elected as the non-permanent member of United Nations Security Council. Important, take a note of this. All right, these are the countries that has been elected as the non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. Next, Earth's Defender Vigil has been introduced by European Space Agency. Important, take a note. Next, 9th Summit of the Americas was held in Los Angeles, US. India extended a $55 billion a $55 million credit line to Sri Lanka for fertilizers imports. That is an old news. Apart from that, multiple line of credit has been issued to Sri Lanka for their help during the economic crisis. India finalized a deal for cheetahs from South Africa and Namibia, and we remember from Namibia, 8 cheetahs were brought back to India on the birthday of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and these 8 cheetahs were kept at Kuno National Park. And where is this Kuno National Park? This is located in Madhya Pradesh. Then 12th WTO Ministerial Conference 2022 was held where? It was held in Geneva. First ever India European Union Security and Defense Consultation was held in Brussels, Belgium. Then if you remember, there was a mango festival that was inaugurated by whom? Piyush Goyal ji. And this mango festival was also held in Brussels, Belgium. And the reason he inaugurated this mango festival was to promote the quality of, or to promote the species of mangoes, Indian mangoes, in the international market. Then Russia became the India's second biggest oil supplier during the war, as all the countries have sanctioned Russia. So India started importing a large amount of crude oil from Russia. Global Startup Ecosystem ranking was released, and Bangalore has ranked 22nd among the top nations all around the world. Alright, so Bangalore ranked 22nd. Alright, and which is known as the Silicon Valley of India, it is Bangalore. And if we talk about Karnataka, remember there was a report released that India is spending the least amount of money in terms of research and development per capita. So then after that, data was released that which is the state that has been appointed as the best state, or which state is considered as the best state for research and development. And second question can be asked is, which state has adopted the research and development policy? It is your Karnataka state. Highly important. Then there was a startup accelerator program for women founders that was launched by Google. Next, Krishna Srinivasan. He has been appointed as the director of IMF, that is International Monetary Fund's Asia Pacific region. Where is the headquarter of IMF? Washington DC. And in Washington DC only the headquarter of World Bank is there. Then if we talk about UNESCO, where is the headquarter? It is in Paris, France. Alright, then UNDP, United Nations, they both have their headquarter in New York. And UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, it has their headquarter in Nairobi, Kenya. MS Dhoni has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Garuda Aerospace. NJ Ojha has been appointed as the Manrega Ombudsman. And remember, India will be launching the first private rocket into space, and which is the company that is launching it? It is Skyroot Aerospace. Skyroot Aerospace. So the dominance of ISRO into the space from India has now been reduced a little bit as the private players are coming into the play. Mayank Kumar Agarwal has been given the additional charge as the CEO of Prasar Bharati. Ramakrishnan Mukavliji has been the first Indian to be recognized as the global SDG pioneer for water stewardship by United Nations Global Compact. A.R. Rahman has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Indo-UK Culture Platform, that is the Seasons of Culture. Amandeep Singh Gill has been appointed as the United Nations Chief Envoy on Technology. Next is Hansa NG, that is your new generation. Hansa new generation, this is the aircraft that has successfully completed the sea trials at Pondicherry. Location is important. The question will be asked to you in a way that Hansa NG completed its successful sea trials from which location? It is in Pondicherry. And if we talk about Pondicherry, I.C. Pondi, this is the name of the first sea festival that was observed in Pondicherry. Rahul Srivastav, he became the India's 74th Grand Master. Important. Next, Badminton World Federation's Indonesia Masters was held for the year 2022, and here Victor Axelsen and Shen Yufi has won the men as well as respectively the women's single title. So Haryana, it topped in the medal tally in the Khelo India Youth Games. And then if we talk about Khelo India University Games, where was they held? It was held in Karnataka. And who topped here? It was your Jain University that has secured the top position. If we talk about Haryana, in Haryana, Chara Bijai Yojana, that is to increase the fodder cultivation. Then E-Adhigam, that is to distribute tablets to the school-going students. And Mukhya Mantri Bagwani Bima Yojana has been launched here. Angelo Matthews, Tuba Hassan has been declared as the ICC Player of the Month for the May month, so you can avoid it. Neeraj Chopra has won the silver at Pavo Nurmi Games and he created a national record by throwing a 30-meter throw. Another thing, remember, Neeraj Chopra did not take part in the Commonwealth Games. Next, the Sports Authority of India has sanctioned 6.52 crore rupees pocket allowance for Khelo India athlete. That means all the athletes will be given some pocket allowance for their trainings and the diet they will be requiring for these particular games. Next is Union Fisheries Minister Purushottam Rupala ji. He has inaugurated Sagar Parikrama. Important. Who inaugurated Sagar Parikrama? It is Purushottam Rupala ji. Next is 6th of June. We observe as the World Pest Day. The theme here will be One World, protecting global public health through professional pest management. 9th of June as the World Accreditation Day with the theme Accreditation, Sustainability in Economic Growth and the Environment. Then 25th founding day of BIMSTEC. It is observed on 6th of June in Dhaka. 9th of June as the International Level Crossing Awareness Day of 2022. Also, one more thing, remember where is the headquarter of Dhaka? BIMSTEC, it is in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Then 9th of June as the World Day Against Child Labor. The theme here being Universal Social Protection to End Child Labor. Then from 12th to 20th of June, NCPCR's Elimination of Child Labor Week is observed. 13th of June observed as the International Albinism Awareness Day with the theme United in Making Our Voice Heard. Next, exercise Kripan Shakti. This exercise was conducted by the Tri Shakti Corps. Important. Who conducted this exercise Kripan Shakti? It was your Tri Shakti Corps that conducted this. And where was this conducted? In the Siliguri's Tistas field firing range. Next, Gujarat. First of all, remember if we talk about Gujarat, Global Center for Traditional Medicine, where it is in Jamnagar. First steel slag rod was in Surat. 36th National Games will be held here. And only the cycling event will be held in New Delhi. Alright, so Gujarat is to host the National Education Ministers Conference. So National Education Ministers Conference was also held in Gujarat. Tata Motors, they signed a pact for the potential acquisition in Gujarat. Also, one more thing, remember in Gujarat, semiconductor manufacturing hub will be set up. Alright, and for this, Foxconn and Vedanta, they two came together for this particular manufacturing hub. Then internal coach factory. Chennai manufactures Gati Shakti trains, India's first semi-high speed freight trains likely to run by December. Common platform called Jan Smarth to be launched soon. Shri Amit Shah laid the foundation stone of an Olympic level sports complex in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. President of India inaugurated the 59th Maha Adhiveshan of Akhil Bharatiya Ayurveda Mahasammelan at Ujjain. Remember the location, it was Ujjain and it was the 59th edition of it. Next, Andhra Pradesh, they have launched 14400 application to report the corrupt officials with proof so that they can use the video of them and just they can put it on the app and they can let these people know or the officials know that those are the corrupt officials in the government department and action will be taken against them. Then Tamil Nadu has launched the Nalaya Thiran skilling program for college students under the Nan Mudhavlan. Then ACME Cleantech Solutions Private Limited signed an MOU with Karnataka government to set up green hydrogen project. Sant Kabir Academy to be inaugurated by President Ramnath Kovind in UP, Uttar Pradesh. And in Uttar Pradesh only there is Jewar Airport. Where is the FIFA World Cup being held now? It is in Qatar, remember this also. Sikkim state declared the Blue Duke as their birth state butterfly. Important question definitely can be asked from this news that Blue Duke has been appointed as the state butterfly of which state? It is Sikkim. Then Biotech Startup Expo 2022 was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Delhi. WhatsApp launched SBM Sathi Utsav to support the small businesses through digital medium. Next, Israel. Israel has successfully tested a new laser defense system by the name Iron Beam. Important. Israel and UAE. Also, one more thing, if we talk about Israel, which is the capital of Israel, that is also considered as to be one of the most expensive city in the world, Tel Aviv. Then Israel and UAE signed a memorandum of understanding as their first free trade agreement. 118th India-Pakistan bilateral meeting on the Indus Water Treaty was held recently. Forbes magazine Forbes 30 under 30 Asia list for the 2022 was released. Border coordination conference between Border Security Force and BGB gets underway in the Bangladesh. Fortune 500 list was released and Elon Musk is the richest person. And now remember, if we talk about Gautam Adani, he is the third richest person in the world now. And now who's the second? Jeff Bezos. Even Jeff Bezos recently mentioned that he will be giving away almost all of his wealth, that is around $140 billion, for the humanitarian causes. All right, coming back, Central African Republic, it became the second country to adopt Bitcoin as their legal tender, and which was the first? El Salvador. Bangladesh, let me write here, the first one was El Salvador. Next, Bangladesh, now on the top recipient of COVID vaccines. Canada introduced new law to freeze handgun ownership. Also in Canada, the minimum number of hours that a student can work has now been suspended. So the students who are working there and who are doing part-time jobs can work any number of hours without any restrictions. Next, Sachin Tendulkar, he will continue to be the UNICEF's Goodwill Ambassador for the record 20th year. Rajesh Gera has been appointed as the Director General of the National Informatics Center. Dr. Swati Dhingra has been appointed as the external member of the Bank of England's Monetary Panel. Former SBI officer Natarajan Sundar has joined the National Assets Reconstruction Company Limited as their managing director and chief executive officer. Senior IPS Julfikar Hassan became the new director general of the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security. SL Thausen as director general of Shastra Seema Bal. Next, RJ Umar has received the Immunization Champion Award by UNICEF. Sanjeet Narvekar was awarded with the V. Shantaram Lifetime Achievement Award at the MIFF 2022. Former West Indies skipper Darren Sammy has been conferred with the Sitara A Pakistan Award. Important, mark this. Young women entrepreneur Rashmi Sahu won the Times Business Award for the year 2022. Indian American Harini Logan won the 2022 Scripps National Spelling Bee. Important, take a note of it. Meghalaya won the Best Project Award at the UN World Summit. Take a note of it. Which is the cleanest city in India? It is Indore. Which is the greenest city in India? It is Hyderabad. Alright, IIFA Awards for 2022. Vicky Kaushal and Kriti Sanan won the Best Male and Best Female Actor Awards respectively. Fourth Food Safety Index Award. I repeat, fourth edition of the Food Safety Index Award was released and it was topped by Tamil Nadu. Next, April 14 to be marked as the Equality Day in the memory of B.R. Ambedkar, and this was declared by Tamil Nadu. Another important thing that you need to remember. Coming back, Red Bull's Sergio Perez won the Mondraca F1 Grand Prix 2022. If we talk about Max Verstappen, he has won the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. He has won the Italian Grand Prix. Also remember, he drives for Red Bull and he's a Belgian Dutch. If we talk about driver from Britain, he also drives for Mercedes. He was awarded with Knighthood Award. Who is he? He is he is Lewis Hamilton. Yes. Alright, Lewis Hamilton received the Knighthood Award and he is from Britain. He drives for Mercedes. Next, India won the first ever medal at the IBSA Judo Grand Prix title. Then India's chess prodigy R. Pragnanda has finished second in the Chessable Masters tournament. Next, Men's Hockey Asia Cup was held and India has won the bronze with 1-0 over Japan. Para canopist Prachi Yadav has won the bronze at the 2022 ICF Paracanoe World Cup. FIH World Ranking of 2022 was held, and in this, Indian men and women's hockey team has ranked 4th and 6th respectively. So, men ranked 4th and women ranked 6th. Iga Swiatek has won the women's single title at the French Open. Spain's Rafael Nadal defeated Norway's Casper Ruud in the final to win the French Open title. Next, Tamil Nadu. They have launched Enam Azutham scheme to bridge the learning gap. Mumbai Airport launched their first of its kind vertical axis wind turbine and solar photovoltaic hybrid system. India's biggest private hospital with 2,400 beds by the name Amrita Hospital is set to open in Faridabad. It has been opened and it has been inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Mark this also. Which is the biggest private hospital in India? It is in Faridabad with 2,400 bed capacity. And what is the name of the hospital? Amrita Hospital. Then 3 day long international literary festival by the name Unmesh was held in Himachal Pradesh. Nitin Gadkari inaugurated the Industrial Decarbonization Summit 2022 that was held in New Delhi. Tamil Nadu became the largest state in outstanding microfinance loan. Pune will host the Maharashtra's first theatre festival dedicated to mental health. Ladakh signed a tripartite MOU to set up India's first dark sky reserve at Honle in Ladakh. Next, IMD's World Competitiveness Index for 2022 was released, in which the rank of India was 7th and Denmark secured the first position. BRICS partnership on New Industrial Revolution Innovation Center signed an MOU with New Development Bank. 8th edition of the Global Conference of Young Parliamentarians hosted in the Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt was held. LinkedIn has partnered with United Nations Women to create employment opportunities for women. US announced $122 million fund for India to prevent avoidable epidemics. Japan to participate in NATO summit for the first time. Important, take a note. Israel and Haryana government recently signed a joint declaration for cooperation on water. Important, take a note. Then India's fund in Swiss bank jumped over 50% to over 30 lakh crore in the year 2021. Can we say that it is a black money? No, we can't still say that. Alright. Next, Pakistan will continue to stay on the Financial Action Task Force grade list, but let me remind you, recently Pakistan has been removed from the Financial Action Task Force, so you can avoid this. Apart from this, UAE was put onto the FATF's grey list, and who is the president of FATF, that is your Financial Action Task Force? It is your he will be your T Raja Kumar, and he is the first Singaporean to be appointed to this position. Over 36 million children displaced worldwide due to conflicts in 2021 as per the UNICEF's report. Then China became the largest importer of the Indian broker rice. Important. China's president will host the 14th BRICS summit in Beijing. Mark this. 12th ministerial conference of WTO was held in Geneva. Mark this. Then Mongolia's Khuvsugal Lake added to the UNESCO's World Network of Biosphere Reserve. Mark this. These are important 3-4 current affairs from last that definitely I want you to take a note of it. Next we are talking about Bangladesh educational charity founder Kishore Das. He has been selected for the Commonwealth Point of Lights Award. Next, B.S. Patil has sworn in as the Lokayut of Karnataka state. Pramod K. Mittal named as the chairperson of the Cellular Operators Association of India for 22-23. Ranjana Prakash Desai has been appointed as the new Chief of Press Council of India. RBI reappointed as the PN Vasudevan as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Equitas Small Finance Bank. Indian American Radha Egner has been appointed as the Deputy Under Secretary of Defense for Acquisition and Sustainment of United States. Hamza Abadi Bare has been appointed as the Prime Minister of Somalia. Indian origin architect Nairita Chakrabarti has been named as the Commissioner of the Historic England. Next, Union Government launched Rashtriya Puraskar Portal. Union Minister of State Darshana Jardos has been inaugurated as the Silk Mark Expo in New Delhi. India has signed a memorandum of understanding with Iran for smooth movement of seafarers. SIDBI, they partnered with Tata Power TPRMG, that is Tata Power TP Renewable Microgrid to foster green entrepreneurs. And Prime Minister Modi dedicated health facilities to the nation. Next, Defense Expo. Where was this held? In Gandhinagar from will be held from in Gandhinagar from 18 to 22nd of October. Google, they launched India Ki Udan to celebrate the 75 years of independence. Telangana, they launched Nithanuku Bima scheme for the viewers. And Samudriyan mission is to send around 6,000 to send humans to 6,000-meter deep in ocean. That was your Samudriyan mission. Microsoft became the first company to join the ONDC network, and which is the first application to be launched on ONDC network? It was your Paytm Mall. Then Maharashtra governor inaugurated the 22nd Bharat Rang Mahotsav. Amit Shah launched onboarding of cooperatives on GEM portal. PM Modi dedicated the second generation ethanol plant in Panipat. Sebastian Vettel, he has announced retirement from Formula 1. Games Wide Open unveiled the Paris Olympics 2024 official slogan. Asia Cup 2022 shifted out of Sri Lanka to United Arab Emirates. Mark this. Where was the Asia Cup 2022 held? It was held in United Arab Emirates. Then government has approved the signing of guarantees for hosting FIFA Under 17 Women World Cup in India. Earlier it was banned by FIFA, but then again it was restored, and in three cities this was held. This was in Mumbai, Odisha. It was in, let me give you the name of the states here. It was in Goa, Odisha, and Maharashtra that we observed the World Cup, Under 17 Women's World Cup. Alright. Then Sanket Mahadev Sargar won the India's first medal in the Commonwealth Games 2022. Neeraj Chopra did not take part in the Commonwealth Games, remember that. Mirabai Chanu, she won the first gold medal in the India at the Commonwealth Games 2022. Max Verstappen also won the Hungarian Grand Prix 2022 as well as Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. England defeated Germany to win the Women's European Championship for the year 2022. Next, Indian Grandmaster Gukesh has won the Mandroka Open Chess Tournament. Next, Pranay Verma has been appointed as India's next High Commissioner to Bangladesh. Satyendra Prakash has been appointed as Principal Director General of Press Information Bureau. Sujoy Lal Thausan has taken over the additional charge of the Director General of Indo-Tibetan Border Police, that is ITBP. Noise has appointed Vani Kapoor. We have seen various electronics products from Noise company. So this company Noise has appointed Vani Kapoor as their brand ambassador for their new smartwatch. IFS officer Shweta Singh has been appointed as the director of PMO. Justice Uday Umesh Limit has been appointed as the 49th Chief Justice of India. Yes, but now 50th Chief Justice of India has been appointed, that is Justice D.Y. Chandrachud ji. Alright, he will be the 50th Chief Justice of India. He will replace whom? Uday Umesh Lalit ji. So update this. Then Agastya Chano Kouma has been appointed as the World Bank's country director for India. Suresh and Patel appointed as the new Central Vigilance Commissioner. Next, foundation stone was laid for the 8th high-tech park in Natore. Haryana's Chief Minister launched smart e-beat system for Gurugram Police. India designated 5 new Ramsar sites, that has a total of now 54 Ramsar sites in the country. ONGC signed an MOU with Greenco to produce green hydrogen. HCL's tech Roshni Nadar Malhotra is the richest woman in India. Then IDX DIO signed a 100th contract for defense innovation. Bharat Forge Arms signed an agreement with Talgo for manufacturing trains. Important. I know friends, there is a lot of information in today's video, but you need to also understand that these are all the content that you should definitely know for your preparation. Alright, these are the questions that have a higher chance of being asked. Alright, and let me tell you, no one will be providing to you such a interesting content in such a beautiful way. Then City Union Bank has partnered with Aditya Birla Health Insurance for distribution of health insurance product. Next is national news. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister has launched a scheme for cashless medical benefit. Jharkhand's Chief Minister launched a Jharkhand Tourism Policy of 2021. IIT Kanpur has launched Nirman Accelerator Program. Jammu Film Festival to begin on 3rd of September. Assam government gave the approval to second wildlife sanctuary in Barak Valley. Cochin Shipyard has signed an agreement with IIM Kozhikode to boost the startups in the maritime sector. Union Minister Amit Shah has launched EFIR system in Gujarat. Very important. Next, Gujarat, they will host the 36th National Games as I just mentioned from 27 to 10th of October. And these 36 National Games, apart from this, just remember only the cycling event will be hosted in New Delhi. Charles Lessler, he has won the Australian F1 Grand Prix. Important. And he drives for Red Bull. Wimbledon Championship for 2022 was held and Novak Djokovic has won the men's single title and Elena Rybakina has won the women's single title. India's Arjun Babuta has won the first gold medal at the ISSF World Cup that was held in South Korea. Take a note. India's Grandmaster D. Gukesh has won the Gion Chess Masters. Then India has bagged the 22 medals in the Asian Under 20 Wrestling Championship Manama that was held in Bahrain. 94-year-old Bhagwani Devi has bagged the gold medal at the World Master Athletes Championship in Finland. Then Mohammad Shami became the fastest Indian to take 150 ODI wickets. Next, Neeraj Chopra has won the silver at the World Athletics Championship 2020 that was held in Oregon. Max Verstappen, he has won the French F1 Grand Prix. Karuna Jain has announced the retirement from all the forms of cricket. Kasper Rudd has won the Swiss Open Chess 2022. Then India to host the Women's ICC World Cup in the year 2025. SAI started the Create for India campaign to cheer for the Team India at the Commonwealth Game. That is an old news, but still you should know. Then 44th Chess Olympiad started in Chennai from 28th of July. Then PV Sindhu and Manpreet Singh has been named as the India's flag bearers for Commonwealth Games 2022. Very important information. Direct question can be asked that who were the Indian flag bearers during the during the Commonwealth Games for 2022. So PV Sindhu and Manpreet Singh. Next, a social worker, a Padma Shri awardee, Sindhutai Sakpal, as you can see her in the picture, she has passed away in Pune. Very important news, friends. Take a note of it. Alright, question definitely can be asked regarding this information. Next, India and Mauritius, they conducted the third joint committee meeting that was held in New Delhi. TVS Motor has acquired the 48% stake in the DriveX for around 85 crore rupees. Then India and Bangladesh Joint River Commission meeting was held in New Delhi. We did this, and India's first 3D printed post office will come up in Bangalore. Important news. Anantal Lake declared as the monument of the national importance. Mark this. PM Modi participated in Khadi Utsav, and where was this? In Ahmedabad. Mark this. Moving on to some more appointments. Dikshit Joshi has been appointed as the new CFO of Credit Suisse. Colonel Abdullah Maiga has been elected as the interim Prime Minister of Mali. Vikram Doraiswamy appointed as the next High Commissioner of India to UK. PNB, Punjab National Bank Housing Finance Interim Chief Financial Officer who will be Kaushal Mithani has resigned. Gopal Jain, Shiv Kumar Gopalan, they have been appointed as the non-executive directors of the RBL Bank. Government extended the tenure of Manish Shah as the National Dairy Development Board Chairman for 6 months. Then Saurav Ganguly has been appointed as the first brand ambassador of Dreams at Go. And now can you tell me who is the new president of BCCI? He will be Roger Binney. Roger Binney replaced whom to become the new president of BCCI? Saurav Ganguly. Then Samir V. Kamath has been appointed as the chairman of DRDO. Next, Indian men's volleyball team has won the bronze medal in the 14th Asia Under-18 Championship. VVS Lakshman has been named as the India's interim head coach for Asia Cup 2022. Satvik and Chirag has won the first medal for India in the World Badminton Championship. Arjun Argasi has won the Abu Dhabi Masters Chess Tournament. Virat Kohli became the only player to play 100 matches for his country. Neeraj Chopra has won the Lausanne Diamond League meet title in javelin throw. As directly, you should definitely, until now, you must have remembered it, that if we are talking about Neeraj Chopra, he is related to which sport? He is related to javelin throw. Then James Anderson became the most successful pacer in the international cricket. Max Verstappen won the Belgian F1 Grand Prix 2022. Next, Railway Protection Force question can be asked that Operation Satark was launched by which force? It was launched by Railway Protection Force. Then next is India. India has become the 68th country to join the Interpol's child sexual abuse database. And Interpol is your international police. Very important information, friends. Next is SBI. SBI became the partner with KDEM to offer the collateral free loans to startups. Also highly important. They have opened a branch in Karnataka, Bangalore for providing collateral free loans to startup, and even SBI is planning to opening such a branch in Gurugram also. And where is Gurugram? Gurugram is in Haryana. Haryana is the Gurugram, Haryana is the headquarter of International Solar Alliance, that is between India and France. That was launched in 2015. Next, Geeta Gopinath. She became the first woman and the second Indian to feature of the International Monetary Fund's wall of former chief economist. Important, take a note of it. I repeat, Geeta Gopinath, she became the first woman and second Indian to feature on the International Monetary Fund's wall of former chief economists. Highly important, friends. Alright, first women and second Indian. Next is Karnataka. It had, and I told you that which is the first state to have adopted the research and development policy. It is your Karnataka state. Highly important. Next, Delhi government, they will launch a mission Kushal Karmi for the upskilling of the construction workers. That is to provide them various information, to provide them with the new technology, new generation of information, that how can they save material, how can they save the wastage of the extra material that has been used during a construction process. So this Kushal Karmi, this scheme was launched by Delhi government. Apart from this, My EV was also launched by Delhi government. Two robots were included into the firefighting team of the Delhi government. Then here only third organic mela was held in organic expo was held in New Delhi. All right, largest drone mela was also held in New Delhi. A museum for the former prime minister is also located in New Delhi. So these all things are located in New Delhi itself. Next, World Kishwali Language Day. When do we observe this? It is observed on 7th of July 2022. Next, GRSE has signed an agreement with West Bengal government to construct the new generation electric ferry. Highly important. It was your GRSE, Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, that has signed an agreement with West Bengal government to construct the next generation electric ferry. Next is World Zoonosis Day. It is observed on 6th of July. And what are zoonotic disease? Zoonotic disease are those diseases that are transferred from animals to humans. Next, Khufsugal. Khufsugal Lake. It is of Mongolia and it has been added to the UNESCO's Biosphere Reserve. We have mentioned this in one liner, alright, and it is a quite good revision. So Khufsugal Lake of Mongolia has been added to the UNESCO's Biosphere Reserve. Next, Exercise Defender Europe and Swift Response. They were conducted by NATO. Alright, highly important. Next, world's highest weather station has been installed on Mount Everest. Very important. And who installed it? It was your Net Geo, that is your National Geographic Channel, is the one that has launched or that has installed the world's highest weather station on Mount Everest. Next is Vietnam has opened the world's longest glass bottom bridge, that is Back Long Bridge, and it was named as White Dragon. Next, North India's first biotech park was inaugurated where in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua district. Next, Ramgarh Vishdhari Sanctuary. This Ramgarh Vishdhari Tiger Sanctuary is located in Rajasthan and it is the 52nd Tiger Reserve of India. Important, mark this. When is your Tiger Protection Act observed? In 1973. Next, EKA E9. This is India's first made in India electric bus that has been unveiled by EKA. Important market, I repeat. India's first made in India electric bus EKA E9 has been unveiled by EKA. Next, Sagar IX, that is Sagar 9. This is the mission Sagar 9. It was by INS Ghadial that has reached Colombo to deliver the critical medical aid to Sri Lanka. What was this mission Sagar X? To provide the various medical equipments, to make various medical aid to Sri Lanka. Highly important. And which was the Indian naval ship that was used here? It was your INS Ghadial. Next is hydrogen fueled electric vessel has been recently launched on by Cochin Shipyard, and it is India's to build their first indigenous hydrogen fueled electric vessel. I repeat, India's first indigenous hydrogen fueled electric vessel will be developed by Cochin Shipyard Limited. Next, Shri Narayan Rane has launched the MSME Sustainable ZED certification scheme. Important, who launched this? MSME Sustainable ZED certification scheme. It was launched by Shri Narayan Rane ji. Next is UAE President Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed has recently passed away. Remember that news also. Anti-Terrorism Day. When do we observe this? On 21st of May. International Museum Day on 18th of May. Then Vesak Day on 16th of May. These are revision for May month only. I know that this is for June, July and August, but still you need to remember these are important days for, and these are just 4 to 5 questions. All right, that is will be very good for your revision. Then Basavaraj Bomai, they have launched the health and wellness app by the name Vayu. This is of Karnataka. But if I ask you for Kerala a health and wellness app, what was the name? Shelly app. Next, Kerala government, as I just mentioned, Shelly app that was for diagnosing and controlling lifestyle disease. Apart from this, if we talk about Kerala, first OTT platform by the name C Space was launched here. Here only they launched their own internet service provider also. Next is your Haryana Agriculture Minister. They launched Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana portal. Portal is a website. Then Deepika Padukone, she became the first Indian to be signed as the house ambassador by Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is a very famous brand. All right, and she has been appointed as the first Indian to be the house ambassador. Next is journalist Arefa Johari. As you can see here in the picture, she has won the Chameli Devi Jain Award, and this award is given to a journalist. Important, Chameli Devi Jain Award to Arefa Johari. Then French presidential elections were held, and Emmanuel Macron has won the second term. If I ask you about United Kingdom, who is the new prime minister? He is of Indian origin. He will be Rishi Sunak. And remember, he defeated and he replaced whom? Earlier today, Liz Truss was the UK's prime minister, but she was the shortest serving prime minister of UK, just for 45 or 46 days. All right, but now Rishi Sunak has been appointed as the first Indian origin to be appointed as the prime minister of UK. Next, Manoj Pandey has been appointed as the new chief of army staff. Highly important. Next, IAF has tested the BrahMos supersonic missiles from Sukhoi 30 Mark 1 fighter jet. And remember, BrahMos supersonic missiles, which is the first country to give order to India for this missile, that will be your Philippines. Next, Kiran Pollard has retired from all the form of international cricket. All right. Then Indian Grandmaster D. Gukesh has won the 40th La Roda International Tournament. So that's all for the day, friends. I hope you have enjoyed our session, and if you want us to continue with such sessions in future, all you have to do is comment below and let us know that you have gained a tremendous information from this, and it was a quite helpful session for all the revision purpose for the last few months of current affairs. All right, so that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.